The Odyssey is a book about Odysseus, who ventures back home from the Trojan War to his family. He faces many trials and tribulations along the way. But 20 years later, he makes it home and kills all the people trying to marry his wife. His wife wants to make sure it's him, so she gives him a test. So I thought about other stories where someone is tested to see if they're the person someone else loved. Cinderella. Now, the first similarity I see between the Odyssey and Cinderella is that I don't like either of them. One doesn't have a moral, and the other's moral is that if you're pretty enough, maybe you can marry a rich guy, as long as you have magic. In the Odyssey, the only thing Penelope does for 20 years is knit. Yeah, sure, that won't drive you insane. Take up a hobby or something. It's not even that good of a plan to keep the suitors away anyway. I think after a while they might be like, hang on, she's been knitting that for 13 years. I think something's going on here. Odysseus isn't even that great of a guy. He invaded some guy's home, stabbed his eye out, and stole the sheep. It doesn't sound like something I'd want to wait 20 years for. Anyway, in Cinderella has a magic lady give her a dress. She gets into a ball and dances with the prince. She has to leave before midnight and leaves behind her slipper. To find out who this lady was, the prince fits the shoe to every woman in the kingdom. He finally gets to Cinderella and it fits, and they live happily ever after. In the Odyssey, Odysseus gets tested by Penelope, who says she's gonna move the bed, and he gets really mad, like too mad. He explains that the bed was built into an olive tree and can't be moved. Then she gets all happy and joyous at the end. These stories both have someone testing someone else to see if it's the person they love. They both have the idea that true love is the greatest goal. These tropes come around a lot in movies and television. Like the true love one comes in almost every movie. They're often seen side by side, and the test is often used to show how much they love each other. However, one test is physical, where the other is a psychological test. Where the Odyssey does the psychological test to show how much they know about each other, Cinderella doesn't do that at all. It's more like, look at how clever the prince is. Look, he figured out how to find his true love. It does more to drive home the point that them getting together is not the greatest idea, and they know nothing about one another. The goal that Odysseus has is to be together with his true love. Cinderella's goal is to get with a hot rich dude. So, though I don't like either, I'd have to say the Odyssey does this trope better in many ways.